Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Alright guys, so in today's video I will be reacting to 3 hidden countries you've never heard of. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this video.
What's up guys, Drew Binsky here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 3 countries that you probably never heard of before, and that's because the world has 197 countries, and all of them are beautiful in one way or another. So with that being said, we're going to start in the South Pacific Islands with the country of Tuvalu.
Ooh.
One,
yeah, definitely
two,
never heard of
three.
that. They're so cute.
Another day, another country in the Pacific Islands that I'm lucky to visit. This one, though, might be the most unknown of them all. Tuvalu. I surveyed 29,000 people on Instagram, and 71% said they had never heard of Tuvalu.
Never.
That's pretty absurd, considering that they're a real sovereign country with voting power in the UN. Tuvalu.
Really?
Tuvalu. The name itself makes me curious.
So Tuvalu.
Tuvalu. But an American would say Tuvalu.
It's like Tuvalu. Like, you know, one time I was like,
Tuvalu.
dude, that sounds like Tuvalu. Tuvalu.
It's the world's 4th smallest country with less than 10,000 people.
Just pretty much chill.
Only the Vatican, Monaco, and Nauru are smaller. This is the only prison here in Tuvalu. The front gate is not even closed. During the daytime, there isn't much happening. I'm walking down the main road here and there is nobody around. And it's always really hot.
It looks like it's so peaceful there.
But around 5 p.m. every evening, as the sun starts to set, you will not believe what happens. The airport runway turns into a massive playground, and the entire country is invited. Soccer, volleyball, basketball, rugby, running, and even their own invented sport.
This sport is called piano. It's Tuvalu sport and it's only played here.
Do you play here every day?
Every day.
Every night?
Yes.
What happens if there's a plane takes an emergency landing? What happens?
Usually they'll have a siren for it.
And is there a reason why they play here?
I think it's because it's the only big large space that we have on the island.
So here's the island, and here's the runway. It takes up the entire length. I'm standing right now exactly where our plane arrived just a few hours ago. If you remember, I showed all the people waiting in this little building, and now all the kids are playing soccer here. It's about 5 p.m. Wow, this is one of the happiest environments I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's very sad that their
Like a
playground
family,
is
like a
drowning.
huge
I just happened to
family.
visit Tuvalu during the highest king tide ever recorded, and I witnessed sea levels approaching the tarmac. It just keeps on creeping closer. Soccer games turned into water sports and splashing contests. People were walking through ankle-high water
It's
just to
the
cross the airport.
simplicity of
It was one of the most
life,
vivid and
like-
eye-opening scenes I've ever seen.
Oh my
The kids have
gosh,
no
life
idea
is
that
so
they're playing in the
simple.
ocean that will force all of them out of their beloved country in a matter of decades. If water levels keep rising, then the only airport will be forced to close down. And when that day does happen, nobody can leave the island unless they're on a boat. I'll end this video on a positive note by saying that Tuvalu is a lovely place with very kind-hearted people. I pleasantly enjoyed exploring all around the island today, and everyone smiles and says hi to me on the street. So I'm trying to find the supermarket, and these kids are taking me. This airport playground is just magical, and something you can't find anywhere else in the world. Honestly speaking, guys, Tuvalu is incredible, and I always have dreams about that airport playground. It was just such a cool place, and I hope to go back there someday soon. The next country I want to tell you about today is a country off the southeastern coast of Africa, and it's called Comoros. Bienvenue à Comoros. And welcome to Comoros! It's the 170th smallest country in the world,
Really?
located somewhere between Madagascar, Mozambique, and Tanzania. It's so small that there are no ATMs to get cash. I had to wait in line at the bank to exchange dollars for francs. Got it? I'm assuming that 95% of you watching this have never heard of Comoros or know nothing about it, so I'm going to tell you as much as I can over the next 3 minutes.
This is the flag of Comoros, divided by 5 colors. The green ones, it shows the color of Islam, which is our religion. The yellow ones, it's for the island of Moheli. The white one is for the island of Mayotte. Red one is for the island of Anjou. And the blue one is for my island, which is Nazija.
My local friends Hamza, hi, and our Ramel,
Hello.
who reached out on Facebook,
Here.
picked me up at the airport,
She's like, here.
and they've been showing me all around their land.
Comoros is an Arabic name, which means Al-Qamar, the moon. But French call it Comor, and English we call it Comoros.
They are so cool, and I love hanging out with them. Here's what
Yeah,
I've
they're
discovered
so
about their
cool.
country. About 820,000 people of mixed ethnicities call Comoros their home, and by looking at their faces, I saw a combination of East African, Arabic, and French features. My name is Drew. Drew.
Yeah. Nice name.
Most Comorians speak at
Nice
least
name.
3 languages fluently: French, Chicamore, and Arabic. French is widely spoken because, much like its neighbors, was colonized by France for a long time. But the culture here feels more Swahili than anything else, like Kenya or Tanzania.
Hakuna Matata.
And there are touches of French and Arabic influences that make it very unique. I have a follower here.
Aw.
She's following me around the village. Speaking of unique, I've never seen women wearing this sort of beautiful face paint in my life.
This is what we call kofia. Yeah, it's a traditional cap.
Handsome.
I'm going to order you a local food that's called pilau. It's a mix of rice and many spices with chicken and some legumes.
Oh, funny. This is as good as it gets in Comoros. Islam is the main religion, with roughly 99% of locals practicing, which sort of takes me back to the Maldives 3 months ago. But while the beaches here aren't quite on Maldivian level, they are pretty stunning and make a perfect place for relaxation. Beaches aside, the nature everywhere is incredible. You will find tons of coconut trees, rolling mountains, volcanoes, and even a salt lake.
Welcome to the Salt Lake!
The color of that water, it's like 4 different shades of blue. The biggest active volcano in the world is here, called Mount
What?
Kartala. The lifestyle all around Comoros is slow-paced and laid back,
can
so don't
tell.
expect anyone to be in a hurry. Quite the contrast from where I just was in Madagascar. It's also shockingly cheap here.
Like $5.
$5 for that massive fish?
Here we go. We are in the capital city, which is called Moroni.
Moroni is surprisingly charming and enjoyable. With colonial buildings, big mosques, going inside one of the mosques. It's awesome. Vibrant markets. Okay, we are now at the local markets in Moroni. And pleasant streets. Comoros is a special place because I haven't seen any other tourists here. I feel like I have the entire country to myself. The reason for such few visitors is because getting to the Comoros Islands is not easy. There's only a handful of flights each day coming to Moroni, and they are quite expensive. But if you
Wow.
ever find yourself in the region, it's worth stopping by for a brand new experience. Whenever people ask me what's the best beach in Africa, I always tell them in Comoros, it's such a little hidden gem of a country, and if you guys want to see something different, I highly recommend to check it out. For the last country I'm going to tell you about today, we go up north in Africa to the Horn of Africa, Djibouti.
I've
Djibouti,
heard
the
about
country
Djibouti.
people only recognize by name because it's synonymous with butt. Djibouti. It's a tiny country, no bigger than New Jersey, that sits on the Horn of Africa along one of the world's most important waterways, the Red Sea. Djibouti! Can you tell I like saying the name? But what is this country all about? What is happening in this mysterious land? I'm just as curious as you are to find out. So I booked a few nights here to discover my 132nd country. Djibouti! This video is about my honest interpretations, realizations, and experiences in Djibouti. First impressions? French, Arabic, and more French. The capital, Djibouti City, has retained all of its French influence after being colonized by France in the 19th century. Everything feels like France, like these baguettes, cheese, wine, the street names. Look, it's Marceau Street. The locals mostly speak French, but also Arabic and English, kind of like Morocco.
Djibouti is a good country.
I quickly learned that Djibouti is not a touristy place at all, but for some strange reason, it has the most intense security I've ever seen. In the airport, on the street, in the mall, you are always being watched. You cannot walk 1 block in Djibouti without an intimidating armed policeman
Oh my
staring at you.
gosh.
In fact, the security is so tight and uncomfortable. So I'm filming part of this video on my phone because I've already been stopped twice by the police for using my camera. What's even crazier for a non-touristic country is the very steep prices. Djibouti is the most expensive country I visited in Africa. And the top 5 most expensive in the world.
It's the most expensive country in Africa.
My visa cost $90 to get in. The cheapest private room I could find online yesterday was $105 a night in Djibouti. This is what you get. Look how dirty the bathroom floor is. Sitting down at a little French restaurant for lunch. lunch, just order some poisson, and nothing on this menu is cheaper than 17 bucks. In the supermarket, a chocolate bar is $12. A 15-minute taxi ride from the airport to my hotel was $35. In just 40 hours in Djibouti, I spent a whopping $424, and I wasn't balling out on anything. Why is this country so heavily securitized and expensive? I pondered this question for a while until I finally realized that Djibouti is a hub for foreign military bases, as the US, France, Italy, Japan, and recently China all have massive facilities here. Their presence, combined with the rapid urbanization of this country, have caused prices to skyrocket, despite a quarter of Djibouti's 1 million residents living in extreme poverty. If you ask me, that is a problem.
Right.
It has been a strange and unexpected experience in Djibouti, which I now call the most interesting country in Africa. Alright guys, that wraps up the 3 countries that you've probably never heard of before, and I hope you can prove me wrong. So if you have heard of these countries, comment below, let me know what you think.
For
Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to keep doing these trip recaps.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, I can't go anywhere. I have to stay in my backyard, dress up like a golfer, and pretend like I'm playing golf. So, whatever, do what you can do.
Wow.
Alright guys, take care. Love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.
Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. If you like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any video recommendations, you can leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.